Wolves to Liverpool 1. You know, as you can see from my energy, there's nothing to say about the game because the game was so dull. The game was so trash until I think the 90th minute or 80th minute, where the last 10 minutes Liverpool and Wolves they came to life. I don't know, both teams started playing football at the final minute. I don't know, they wanted us to get tired of the game, then they start playing, but I don't know, the game was trash. Um, I'm not that person who criticizes teams that win against us or say, oh, they're bad. If you can win against, uh, if you can draw with Arsenal, win against Aston Villa and beat Liverpool, kudos to you, because that means there's something you're doing right somewhere and there's something going right for you. So I think with the way Wolves are playing currently, especially since Robert, is it Rob Edward came on, and I think he was the last player to score against Liverpool to win for Wolves, if I'm not wrong, in 2012. So something again, something Wolves do not beat Liverpool frequently, but when it happens, it's a sad time. On the other side, Liverpool players were trash. Gravenberch was not being Gravenberch. Mr. Reliable, Robert, what's it called? Soboslai was not being Soboslai. Eketike was so silent. Salah was bit sharper, bit okay. He scored the lucky goal. He got, you know, let's give due where, uh, due. So I think all in all, Wolves were better. They were better team. They were better, uh, defensively. They were better attacking wise. They were better midfield wise. They were better in all aspects of the match because they were willing to sacrifice here and there and go for the game. And Liverpool were not willing to do that. Liverpool were a bit, I think, slow. Liverpool were a bit chill. Liverpool were a bit calm. Liverpool were a bit cautious. Liverpool were not the Liverpool we used to, seeing, run and gun going game. But especially in the first 70 to 80 minutes, like Liverpool played nothing. I think if anyone who don't know football was told which team is higher, they will have said Wolves. If they watch the game till 70th minute, they will say Wolves is the better team. And that shows, this is not the first time that we are saying this about Liverpool. This is not the first game we are saying this about Liverpool. But the reality is, this is one of the most important games because in the last, I think, 5 games, we have four of the teams around us, which is really, really hard to beat them. And I think three of them we are away. I think Manchester United will go away. I think, and one of the other teams that are around us will go away. And also one team behind us. I think even Everton will be away or something. We still have the derby to play. And the way we are playing, I think Everton has the chances of finishing Liverpool above Liverpool this season. Manchester United have the chances of finishing above Liverpool this season, which is sad for me to see it. Which is sad for me to even imagine it. On the other side, I think there is high probability if it was, let's say, Arsenal player or Manchester City player, uh, the first goal or the push on Van Dijk would have been given as a foul because we've seen it with what's it called, what happened against Tottenham and Colomwani. So I'm not that guy who sticks to it. There's a longer video coming out where I show you and explain to you why fear and these things are just spoiling the game. But I think Fajol van Dijk should be stronger. Fajol van Dijk should have gone stronger, should have won the ball knowing that he's the last man. And Konate was thinking that he gonna catch that ball, and with that he would have not gone to the player but go to the post and let the keeper deal with it. If the ball come past him, he would have dealt with it. But after we equalized, we didn't even look that well. What's called Rio came on, and he was as always, sharp. He was good. He was, beating his man, and that makes you question why was he not brought on first half. Especially knowing that Cody Gakpo cleared a goal line clearance for them against us, and he's playing for us. Which sometimes, like you don't even understand what this manager is thinking and the thoughts running the manager's mind, but all in all, I think Liverpool have slim chances of qualifying for Champions League with the true top four. I think they can still comfortably hold to the fifth place, and if that gets them the Champions League, well and good. Because I don't see Aston Villa running away. Manchester United might secure number 3 in the coming days, And I think the game between Liverpool and Manchester United will be a crucial game for just the way that Manchester City versus Arsenal is a crucial, game for the title. I think for that top three, top four thing, the teams getting points off each other will be so important. Players wise, I don't know. This season, I think these players are not happy with the manager, or there's something missing. Without Eketike or Vitz, we look toothless, and Eketike, no one understands him without Vitz. We only had Chiesa and Rio as our, bench, which it's really, really impossible for you to do with anything if anything goes wrong as a team that wants to fight for titles, team that wants to fight for top four, and win league and win the Champions League and win the whatever cups that we're in for, still involved. I think we're still in FA Cup if I'm not wrong. Uh, but with so rare, upfront power, you cannot do anything. You should have the strongest lineup, and good, because let's say when Wolves made their substitutions, they made better substitutions than us. I think the only player you can say was the standards of was Curtis Jones. Rio is a young talent, he's a raw talent, still a lot to learn. I think the shot he had was a nice one. The save was a classic from the keeper. I think, especially in the recent months, Chiesa's hype and Chiesa's performance have dropped, which also makes hard for us to make any case, because when he was getting involved in the games, when he was performing, we were talking, but as I said, I think that second goal, there was a foul before that was not given. Was it McAllister or Soboslai got kicked and nothing was given? If that was given, like the ball would have gone the other side, but they continued attacking. We defended, we gave away, then they scored. And I think that it was clumsy. I think Curtis Jones should have wonked it up. He had the opportunity to clear it out, but he didn't. He hesitated, which led to them getting the opportunity. And I really don't see any way back for Liverpool with top four. I think maybe the best way is maybe the teams around them also losing tomorrow. That's the only hope they have now. The hopes and the opportunities is no longer in their hands. It's in the other team's hands. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below if you think Liverpool will go to the Champions League this season through merit. Let me know, or if they just will have luck on top five for the coefficient ranking thing. Let me know also in the comments. So yeah, without further ado, that's where I'm gonna stop the rant. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this kind of content. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on notification to be notified when I upload.